everybody, hope you're doing well. My name is Happy Cloud Gamer. Today we're going to talk about some exciting update about Starfield. Not what you expect, and this was something not everyone had checked out. This interview on YouTube at Nikhil Hogan show. Inon Sur was at there. He is a big composer of video game music, and he is also the composer of Starfield music. So there was some interesting question asked there. So I've put out that part into this video so we can check it out together. So let's just go and check that out right now.
A little bit about Starfield. I mean, what you can tell me about Starfield is there's a lot of anticipation for that game.
Starfield is a huge game. Starfield is a deep game. It's a philosophical game. It's a game that will consume a lot of, if you want to play Starfield, it'll consume a lot of your being. But I believe that after Starfield, you will be a bit of, I wouldn't say like changed person, but it will definitely give you a another perspective, maybe deeper perspective to your whole being.
In terms of size, how big is the game music-wise?
It's not about the game is at least twice as big as the biggest game Bethesda ever did.
Really? Wow.
So yeah, so it's huge. But it's not only that. The premise of Starfield and the courage to ask questions and to try to answer them, actually standing in the core of Starfield, more than just another shooter or another RPG game. Starfield really takes a very courageous step into realm of that is more philosophical, and it's not about how it looks. It's not about how the gameplay is. Although they're also incredible, but it's not about that. It's about the story, and it's about your ability to write your own story within the story that Starfield is, and your ability to ask questions, seek for their answers, and maybe get them.
I think it's really interesting that he said it's going to be a more philosophic game. That's really interesting. It will consume us. I'm really looking forward to see what he means about then when I can play this game. And it also talks about deeper perspective of our how we are as humans. That's really interesting. So I'm really curious what he means about this. And we know that Starfield is a big game. It's almost big. It's bigger than the biggest game Starfield has ever made, he's saying. And I agree. I think this game is gonna be humongous. And I think it's gonna be a game that you can play for years and years and years. Because Todd Howard also talked about this, that this is it's a paradise for modders to build stuff into Starfield. I'm just looking forward to see what's gonna come after Starfield is released. So I'm really excited that Bethesda is taking risk with the game, as Aaron Sarah saying here. Really curious. He's saying also in a little bit confirms that the game is not like graphic wise, it's probably not the best beautiful game out there. But it's not about that, it's a deeper level. I'm really curious to see how the graphics are in Starfield. But we have to see what's gonna happen. I'm looking forward to Starfield still. If it's for me, it's not about the graphics, it's more about the environment and the story, and if I can get dragged into it. It doesn't mean to have this next gen graphic hardcore game. That doesn't mean anything if their story is bad. So I really need a good story, a compelling story to drag me into it. And I really love that he's saying it's a more philosophical game. I'm really curious. I'm getting more and more hype for Starfield. This looks really, it sounds really cool. And typical Bethesda games is that you go out there, you question stuff, you question people, you get your own opinion on how you want to react to the NPC in the world. I love this when they're talking about this philosophical stuff. I am really curious what this is all about. I'm so more pumped for Starfield after listening to Aaron Sur than I've been all this time. So I'm really hyped. You guys have to go and check out this article after. This is really cool. He's talking about a lot of games, but I'm cutting out just talking about the Starfield part. So I really hope that they are gonna take their time, make this game right from the beginning, because I don't want to have a mess up with Starfield like being the next Cyberpunk. Sorry, a lot of sound there. I don't want to have this game broken. I want this game to work when I play it. Definitely expect bugs because it's a Bethesda game, but maybe they are holding on to this because they are under Microsoft and they can really focus on and get this game right, because they have no budget. They can just make their game and get it done right, because Xbox need great games on Game Pass. They need super good games because people will subscribe to that if their games are amazing. That is what Xbox is looking for. They want a super polished games so they can put on this Game Pass, so they have good quality games, and then they can compete with PlayStation and Nintendo in the same quality of games. Not saying that Xbox has bad games, but PlayStation and PlayStation and Nintendo has these really polished games. So I'm really looking forward to see what's gonna come out of this. Sorry about that little noise there. If you hear that, it's just me getting messages. Yeah, I'm nothing more to say. I just really hyped for this Starfield game. I can't wait. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there and I'll see you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this sort of video, comment down below and give me a thumbs up, because that helps me out. Also, if you haven't done it yet, because I know there's a lot of people watching my videos but they never subscribe, please subscribe to my channel. That will help me out to reach out to more people. So till then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.